and a lot of them go fishing on the weekends, Friday night to Saturday, and come back for church on Sunday. And they do this all warm season, and that's just for the fish. And then there's other wild animals that they eat back in that neck of the woods. And it's just like when I was out helping them out, the company helping them out with a tree. They said, well, watch yourself. A raccoon can pop up out of one of the knotholes and give you time to go. And I ran across one raccoon that done that, but the raccoons were very, very smart. And
must have scared you.
Oh, well, put it this way. They thought nothing had taken on. They were twice her size. And no matter what was going on around, at times they would pop up and where you could see them out of their home or whatever. There's a lot of small wildlife plus a deer. They white-tailed deer here, and it's a different size deer back there. It's almost funny the way people live back there compared to here. They've got customs of doing different things to take care of what they needed to do. I believe you could still go back in Tennessee and lower Kentucky area, and I still believe the people be living in log cabins. You see what I mean?
There are probably some there like that.
Now, I believe that they're still like that. It's just, I worked with one guy that had a language I had to listen close to understand what he was talking about, a dialect of English language. And I asked him, I said, where do you guys live? And I was working in Kentucky at the time. He said, oh, my people are about middle ways down in Kentucky, and they've got some nice log cabins. And that's the way he was raised. And I said, what do you think of the homes here? And we had our home there. And he said, they're just different. And he didn't say good or bad or anything like that. He just said that they're built different, and you had to have a different way of doing things there. And you come clear out here, and you weren't raised back there. So,
plus, that was a different time, too.
No, it's different. The language is different. The dialect of one thing or another, what is used now and what is used past and what is used up to date is, and they don't say anything bad about it. They just said in their custom what they used then and what they use today. And I believe a lot of things have built up back there. And I think some of the people around Cincinnati area probably have lost some of their customs, but I don't know.
I mean, that would make sense because it's been, 50 years? Different things can be lost within 10 years, so it wouldn't expect me. He was talking about how he had a coworker back in the Kentucky, Tennessee area that had, their family lived in log cabins, and then they were talking to you guys and how you guys lived in a different type of house.
Yeah.
And I would say that because different cultural things can be lost over time and over 10 years even, so 50 years, that would make sense if some of it was lost.
Yeah. If you'd go into one of the log cabins down in the country where we went, and see some of Betty's people, some of the other people in the front room, they would have...
Do you want a picture of the front of it too, Mom, or just the back?
In the front room, they have fishing poles hanging in one corner of the front room, and probably a rifle in another corner. It wasn't anything that they hid. That's just the way they lived. If they had to, whatever they had to do to go out and get a bite to eat or whatever. And there were birds. I forget the name of the birds that they used to go take a 22 so they wouldn't mess up that much meat, and take a 22 out and there's certain birds that they used to was real good to eat. And
So they had some good eating, huh?
yeah, well, they'd still have their some of the vegetables that they grew, one thing or another, and then what their job paid, like some of them were business, some of them were out in the field, one thing or another doing it. That's why I took forestry. And they have a real definite way of forestry back there.